niggas, they like what they. Don't get too comfortable in the streets, cause niggas too like what they. Yeah, really got shit on me, let's get it. I got a 5-course meal on my collar. You could eat a lobster and steak with a pot full of snakes. God steady blessing my partners. Bernie with the bowl, but I'm Trump with the dollars. Rapunzel on the wrist, rose gold, 8 hour. Head full of diamonds, hand full of scholars. Picture what you pick and pickpocket a robber. Batman trying to beat Bane with a bottle. Tell him sick come, he don't want a problem. Redhead still river dancing on the island. I'm from Riverdale, so you know I'm staying silent. But at the same time, my silence is a Bible. In the strip club, it's 30 on my arrival. They gon' either praise you or either dislike you. Either way it go, my sniper probably a guide you. 360, so you know who I'm around to. Asking worker man, what the fuck you been up to? Feeding my families, that's friends who got stuck to. Yeah, cause and effect, off of my death. God only bring a real nigga to the steps. I looked at my phone, saw shadow with death. I turned Kanye cause he still gon' protect. I turn God when I roll up the dope. Roll up the dope. Roll up the dope. Roll up the dope. Whipping the ghost. Whipping the ghost. Whipping the ghost. I peel off when I whip with the ghost. And I'm with the ghost. With the ghost. With the ghost. And I'm with the ghost. Amen. Pray to the coat. Pray to the coat. Pray to the coat. Amen. Amen. When I pray to the coat. When I pray to the coat. Yeah. One soul. Stay in my loaves. 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 Pull up the rose. Twist up the blows. Twist up the blow. Twist up the blow. Twist up the blow. Twist up the blow. Yeah, I'm God, so that bitch a go. Yeah, that bitch a go. That bitch a go. That bitch a go. So that bitch a go. Yeah, that bitch a go. Go. Power up the road. Power up the road. Yeah. Don't get too comfortable in the streets, cause niggas, they like what they. Don't get too comfortable in the streets, cause niggas, they like what they. Yeah. Really got shit on me, let's get it. I got a 5-course meal on my collar. You could eat a lobster and steak with a pot full of snakes. God steady blessing my partners. Bernie with the bowl, but I'm Trump with the dollars. Rapunzel on the wrist, rose gold, 8 hour. Head full of diamonds, hand full of scholars. Picture what you pick and pickpocket it.
As we talk sports, real takes over fake debates. We are live in effect. We are here to drop our SummerSlam predictions. It's going down tonight. Also, we're going to talk about this Nate Diaz versus Jake Paul fight. And Jake Paul most likely getting a knockout. What's going on, Go? How you feeling today, brother?
I'm feeling great, man. I'm excited. I'm definitely excited for the SummerSlam, for the boxing. Even though it is Jake Paul, and I don't like Jake Paul, but still, it's an exciting night for sure. Between SummerSlam and boxing, so
it's definitely gonna be. I'm excited. What's going on? What's going on to the chat? Salute Sports PSP. Salute Nick. Salute Nicholas Brown. Salute Sports PSP. PP. Salute Tiff. So link is definitely in the chat. Anybody want to join? We're going to talk this Nate Diaz, Jake Paul, SummerSlam predictions. Go, did you get the chance to throw the pictures in yet for the SummerSlam thing yet, or are you still making them?
I got the banners all set up.
Yeah, because I wanted to put the match card up real quick. If not.
Well, I mean, I can just load up the match card while we talk, but I
Yeah,
mean,
load the match card for me, please.
you know, excited. There's some good matches in this SummerSlam card.
Mm.
That I
Put it
can
in the
see so
overlay
far.
spot too. The match card. Put the match
Hmm.
card in the overlay spot.
And I mean, I think will be excited
Mm.
um for I mean, just the WWE, man. WWE is coming back.
Mm.
It's been sort of a rocky road with me from WWE. Been on and off watching it. But now, I mean, I
Mm.
think everyone is just excited to see some great matches. As we have the match card up, we do have banners that we're going to show individually as we talk about match. But
Mm.
this is the complete card. I know it's a bit blurry, but
Yeah, it's all good.
you want to run through it?
All right, so obviously we got the first things first. Before we even start this live stream, I just thought, did you acknowledge your tribal chief today? I gotta move us here. Hold on, wait. Did you,
I
so
acknowledge Sin Cara. That's why I
did
acknowledge.
you acknowledge your tribal chief today?
I acknowledge Sin Cara, bro. That's the tribal chief right there.
Did you acknowledge the tribal chief today? But you have to. Hold on, wait. Just make sure you know this plan.
History of Roman Reigns' career, the most violent, the most diabolical.
Okay, but besides acknowledging the tribal chief, yes, we got to go down the match card. My fault. Go down the match card. Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso. Then we got Seth freaking Rollins versus Finn Balor. Hopefully, it's not the Demon Finn Balor because they've been wasting the Demon
Yeah.
for a while. Um, then also we got Gunther.
Salute.
Salute Taj. We got Gunther versus Drew McIntyre. Then we got Oscar, Bianca Belair, and Charlotte Flair, all going at it. Then we got Logan Paul versus Ricochet. I'm expecting to see a lot of high flying on that. Then we got Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar. Hopefully, this is the last one. And then we got that match down there. Nobody cares about. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about that match. Then we got the SummerSlam Battle Royale. And let me say this: if LA Knight, LA Knight, yeah, do not win, we riding. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of going. I'm tired of being pissed off that LA Knight not getting the push. I'm tired of it. Like, I'm back invested in wrestling, right? So I want, like, obviously, like, I get it. You don't want just those quick fixes or the quick just ha moments. You want to build something up. Triple H, I like that you do. I do. But come on, bro. Like, what more do that man got to do to get a dub or a push or something? Like, give him a win. Give him a win. I don't understand what what else LA Knight got to do.
LA Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Absolutely.
that's the main thing. But go if you want to start with the battle royale, we can talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to put the banners up? I think it's better for the clips version.
Yeah,
So,
banner. Let me see what.
so I got the banners right here, WWE. So we got the SummerSlam Battle Royale. I mean, let me run through the participants. I don't know if this is like all of the participants, but it just says more names revealed for WWE. The names are Sheamus, Karrion Kross, Grayson Waller, Shinsuke Nakamura, Santos Escobar, Matt Riddle, AJ Styles, The Miz, and LA Knight.
Yeah.
Those are the names that are revealed for the Slim Jim Battle Royale at SummerSlam. I don't know if there's gonna be any more. If there will be, we'll just run through that.
Something too, because as I'm moving over here, so I can get more better room for work, because I want the door to be there. But I just thought about it's not Sin Cara. You finna make me say Sin Cara. Salute Lakers in 5.
Salute Lakers in 5. Yeah,
Shout out. First of all, shout out to Lakers in 5.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know Lakers in 5. You had a channel, brother. You gotta somebody told me you had a channel, bro. You gotta send me your link or invite me on a panel one day, bro. I didn't know Lakers in 5 had a channel. Shout out Lakers in 5. I probably know because I don't like talking about Lakers, but yeah, that's their story for different day. But so the SummerSlam Battle Royale, because I didn't want to like look at
I agree, Taj. But those are just like the names that I've been searching up, and those are
no, I seen the actual name because remember LA Knight had a promo for it. Let me see, because okay, so the Battle Royale will include LA Knight, of course. Hold on one second. Okay, the battle royale would include Sheamus, Karrion Cross, Grayson Waller, Shinsuke Nakamura, Doo-doo, L.A. Knight, Santos Escobar, Matt Riddle, AJ Styles, and The Miz. And I'm looking at this card, and it's nobody else on this card. I don't know why I'm getting the TikTok loaded. It's nobody else on this card that's not more deserving than LA Knight. I don't understand. Like I said, I don't understand what bro has to do to get a win or to be pushed. But please push the man. Like I don't. What else can the man do? I mean, I'm asking you, go. What else can LA Knight do? While I set up this TikTok live.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, he's a big push. Like he has a lot of hype on his name. Um, he's a great on the mic. He's been wrestling for many years. He's experienced. Fans love him. So I mean, listen, I don't think this. I mean, this battle royale is too important. Or I think it is to face the U.S. champ. I'm not entirely sure. I have to research on that. But I think LA Knight should just he should win. He should win as Taj says right here. LA Knight should be a US champion now, and I agree with that because I
Right.
mean, you saw with Sami Zayn who had maybe more hype with him. He did lose to Roman, but then he had the
That's
title.
the tribal chief, though. That's different.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
just tribal chief.
He got the tag team titles, right? So I feel like with LA Knight, he has a lot of hype. Give him something. That's a U.S. champion. Like give him this battle royale win, then give him the U.S. championship. I don't think there's any problem with that. I think fans are excited to see him win something. So I personally, my prediction, always predictions are different to who you want to win, but I just don't see anyone more deserving and should win than LA Knight. So I'm gonna go with LA Knight. Who are you going with, SB?
Oh, I got to go LA Knight. I'm going LA Knight all the way because it is not like the world is asking for LA Knight to be world heavyweight champion. No, they just said put the belt on him, or give him a win, give him the push. They asking for everybody wanting. So and then he loses to Santo Escobar, and then I'm like they just gonna drown out Santo Escobar because they want a babyface Latino champion.
Sin Cara is way better than Santos Escobar, if I'm going to be honest. But anyway,
Yeah, no, but
yes.
so with that, even with that being said, so I'm looking at LA Knight. I don't really see nobody else that's more deserving than LA Knight. Shout out Go James. I don't. I'm sorry. I truly don't. I truly don't see nobody else that's worth more deserving than LA Knight. I love Shinsuke Nakamura. AJ Styles don't really have nothing going on. What the men's got going on? Shout out Grayson Waller. He has been putting in great work, but it's not his time yet. And Santo Escobar, I feel like he's getting the unnecessary. He getting like that push where it's like the fans gonna turn on him and not like him. You know what I'm saying? Even with the Rey Mysterio, with him and Ray, they're trying to use Ray to push up the LWO. And I get it. Like Puerto Rico, and when they had the show in Puerto Rico, everything went great. Everybody loved it. Everything went down. I mean, everybody did their job, but you don't have to give everybody a push out there. Damian Priest was cool. He did his thing. I forgot the other girl name. What's the girl from the LWO?
Selena Vega.
Savina Vale, right? They ain't get her no push or nothing like that, nothing crazy because of what happened in Puerto Rico. Everybody did a good job. The show went well. It should be another show in Puerto Rico again. Shout out Bad Bunny. I don't see Bad Bunny getting no push. But Bad Bunny did his thing too. So everybody from that situation don't need a push. They did do an excellent job. So get a belt because now when Damian Priest, I could take the L from the Damian Priest L because it makes sense story-wise because obviously if the bloodline finna go to an end, they finna push Judgment Day. And Judgment Day, how they can get the beef going in Judgment Day still make them hot. Damian Priest versus Finn Balor for the belt. But that's another prediction later on in the show. So I'm going to go 100%. My prediction, sorry, I went off on a little tangent. But my prediction is LA Knight should get the win, and this should lead to LA Knight to a United States Championship push or some type of goal to get on the push. I don't want beef with Gunther, though. I think him going against, Austin Theory, that
will be better. I think it'll be entertaining as far as my skills, both of them. I'll be popping bottles, but apart from that, the next match, one of the most anticipated this century, Ronda Rousey versus Shayna Baszler.
You could take the reins on that one. I don't.
Honestly,
I do not care.
I think Ronda Rousey's gonna win purely off of just. I don't think she's gonna allow to lose to Shayna Baszler. I like. She's already. I've heard like headlines where like she doesn't want to wait to become U.S. champion. So I don't think she's gonna lose to Shayna Baszler if she wants to become U.S. champion. So I'll just go. I'll just go Ronda Rousey off of the pure name and just what's been going on.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think you have the same pick. Am I right?
Shout out, AJ. I'm actually going to Shayna Baszler because who cares about Ronda Rousey? Like nobody cares about Ronda. Yeah, that's the right, Taj. Right, Taj hit it right on the head right there. This the bathroom break match. You know, if you gotta get some food, go get some drinks. Her push is shout out Stay Alive AJ in a TikTok live. He said her push is even being in LWO. Yeah, I don't think you need no more than that. But yeah, I'm gonna go Shayna Baszler because fuck Ronda Rousey. Why not? Okay.
Yeah.
Who cares?
So
I'm almost went to the bathroom to talk about this now. I'm like, who cares?
Yeah. So the next match we have is the Intercontinental Championship match.
Gunther.
Give me 1 second. Yeah, it's Gunther versus Drew McIntyre. Since I had you take it over, SB.
I'm big on Gunther. I don't know why, bro. I love Gunther, man. Old school, strict, got the character stern, the villain character is fucking fire. Everybody stand tall, be chopping the hell out of people. I'm a big Gunther guy, but with knowing that with the Drew McIntyre situation that happened, and I figured that it's a lot going on with him, I would think they might try to give him the belt, but I think it would be bad if you let Gunther lose the belt. I think Gunther's close to breaking the Intercontinental record. If anybody know for sure, tell me in the chat. Eat the chats. But I think Gunther. I got Gunther winning, bro. I'm a big Gunther guy. I love Drew McIntyre, but Drew McIntyre needs to just go ahead and change back to his old song and then come back as the Scottish rock warrior or something. But for me, I got to go Gunther all the way, bro. Can't turn
honestly, I think Gunther is very close to breaking it. 420. The largest one was by Hunky Tunkman, who had 453 days, and Gunther has 420. Yeah.
Make sure I like it in the TikTok.
Yeah, like and subscribe too.
Like and subscribe. And if y'all want to go live YouTube, anybody in the TikTok who watching and want to talk wrestling, I'm live on YouTube. The link is on my page. And if the panel is open, yes, it's an open panel. Just nobody joined in yet. It's open panel. So if anybody want to hear, if you're watching this live and you want to join on TikTok or you watch on YouTube, hit the link. The link is in the YouTube chat. So I can show everybody.
So I mean, me personally, What's your prediction, SB? Who do you have definitive?
I got Gunther. I got Gunther all the way. I want Gunther smash.
Me too. I feel like he should break the record. I feel like it's sort of the same with Roman. Allowing him to break the record. And this and that. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a great match. Both of these guys have put on great matches before, so I expect Gunther to win. So yeah, let me just put it in. Yeah.
Sorry, Drew. I love your music, but you're not beating Gunther. Shout out Stay Live AJ for the role. Hey, AJ, we doing a watch party too. So, brother, if you're not doing nothing while you watching SummerSlam and you want to talk wrestling, pull up on it.
The next match, we have Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar. I believe it's the third installment or third.
I think it is the third.
Yeah, it is the third. This is the third. It's Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar.
Whoa!
Cody Rhodes, great wrestler. I like Brock. Both these guys, I like them, but I'm not that excited about this match. But then again, my prediction for this match is going to be Cody.
Yeah, I think because Cody, I have to agree with you too. I'm taking Cody. Because I don't think Cody can afford to lose to Brock Lesnar if he's going to make this push to be Roman. Because now after SummerSlam, it's the Cody versus Roman thing. We might as well be prepared for it. So Cody versus Roman getting pushed. So if he lose, and I don't want him to get beaten bad. I think it should be a good back and forth because that'll still make Cody look weak. So Cody has to come off as real strong as the guy that's going to take over the next reign. So I definitely got Cody Rhodes versus Brock. I don't want to see another Cody Rhodes versus Brock after this. This should be the end installment. I don't know what Brock should do. Shout out Brock Lesnar because he do come in and wreck shop. But I believe this should be the end, the last installment. And Cody Rhodes should win. And Cody Rhodes should win convincingly, like pin Brock Lesnar convincingly, hit him with 3 crossroads and get him up out of there and start the push that we want to start the push for the battle that we want to see.
No, I most definitely agree with that. The next match,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It is the WWE Women's Championship triple threat. We have Asuka as the reigning champion versus Bianca Belair and Charlotte Flair.
Okay. I think you're gonna lean different on here. And for me, as much as first of all, Charlotte, stop putting her like I get it. Y'all want her to break her dad record. It's cool. I'm happy about that. That's fine. But Charlotte Flair do not need to be in every championship situation that's going on. She don't. I'm gonna keep it a buck. She does not. She take a break, come back. She got a title shot. Come break, take it back. Go take a dump. Got a title shot. Go all the way across seas, take a title shot. Go to sleep. She go to sleep with a title shot. Like I'm tired of seeing her in all day. So I'm already Xing out Charlotte Flair for me. Shout out Bianca Belair. I love Bianca Belair. I think it's time for her to turn heel, and also they need to make her husband turn heel, make them go as the heel couple way. I would love to see that. I hope this is the day they make her turn heel. But I'm taking Asuka for the win. She won the belt recently, not too long ago. I think her reign should stay a little bit longer, and I think she should battle. I can't think of the woman's name on top of the head right now. My mind is a blur. But the girl, the Asian girl who won the Neo Sky won the Money in the Bank. I want to see her versus Asuka go at it, and I want to see her take the belt off Asuka. So I'm going to keep Asuka as much as I love Bianca, and I know you're going to do that. But I got to go with Asuka. Asuka should retain the title.
I love Bianca too. But we're in agreement, man.
Oh, you going against Bianca?
The reason I say that is because I love Asuka. I've been waiting for her to get this opportunity for a long ass time.
She's been deserving, yeah.
And I love this new character she's put on. Really, like it's the same character, but like new improvements and this and that. So I love it. I love the matches she's put on, and I feel like her versus Io Sky will be amazing. It'll be amazing because two Japanese.
We live on YouTube.
Two Japanese women going at it. One Money in the Bank. And stuff like that. So I mean,
yeah, I'm with
that. Do you think we could see the Money in the Bank? Today.
I think, yeah, I'm gonna save it later, but I think a Money in the Bank will be cashed in, but that's for one of the later matches later on.
All right, so we have the WWE Women's Championship. Both of our prediction is Asuka to win this match. Asuka, and the next match is the World Heavyweight Championship.
No, let's do Logan versus Ricochet. Let's do that. Let's talk about that one.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, hold on. I don't know why.
Yeah, about Logan versus Ricochet.
Hold on.
Why yeah, no, go ahead. Why you type that? Why you getting that in? Let me talk to both chats. What's going on, chat? We live on YouTube. We doing SummerSlam predictions right now. If you're like you in here, like the live. Also, we're going to talk about this Nate Diaz versus Jake Paul. Somebody in the chat said, "Who's carrying the boats and the logs?" I don't know what that means. What else? Somebody else said, "Money in the Bank cash here, Asuka versus Io Sky at Fastlane." I like that. I like that idea, Randall. I love that idea.
Me too. I like that idea too.
Yeah,
that's
who I want. That's who I want to beat. Asuka. I feel like she should be the one to do it. I think it's kind of too soon for Bianca to just come back and get the belt. And Charlotte Flair, nobody wants to see Charlotte Flair win the belt. Nobody cares. I'm not rocking.
I agree with that. As the next match is Logan versus Ricochet. Check it out.
Logan Paul versus Ricochet. First of all, for Logan Paul, obviously we're gonna go back and be more detailed about each one. So I'm trying to make it quick. I know I'm trying not to over talk about it because I know we're gonna go back because we're gonna be live for a minute. But this Logan versus Ricochet, Logan Paul is so savage for saying that. Don't worry, I'm gonna make your wife, your girlfriend, say my name after I win. I was like, oh, that was savage moment for Logan Paul. Logan Paul has as much as people hate Logan Paul, he put on great matches all the time. Him and Ricochet, for them to do this spot, that spot at Royal Rumble pretty much got them this match. It's going to be nice, huge spots in this match. I actually believe Logan Paul should win. I'm sorry. I think Logan Paul should get the dub because I think Logan Paul has been over, but obviously Logan Paul has been losing, but he has been winning like wrestling wise because he's been putting on great jobs for a guy who don't wrestle. But I think he should get the dub this time. I think he's good. This match definitely gonna be a banger, Taj. It's definitely gonna be a banger. I got, like I said, I got Logan. Go to your mic muted if you're talking.
Oh yeah, my bad, because my dog was barking.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I got Logan Paul winning. I understand having Ricochet winning. I think it's like 51-49, to be honest. Like, it's a 50-50 chance, honestly. Whoever is gonna win. But, you know, haven't seen Logan Paul really win that much. I'm gonna be honest, as much as good
He hasn't.
He's put in, he hasn't won that much. So I think it's time for Logan Paul to win. But listen, I would like to see Logan Paul versus Ricochet, and if they perform as well as I expect them to be, as Taj says, this match is going to be a banger. I would like to see it continue a little bit longer. Maybe give Ricochet another pay-per-view winner, just so something like that, and then Logan finishes it out. So that's who I have personally winning. Both are incredible athletes and just talents overall. So I'm excited. I'm excited for this match. For the next match, we have Seth freaking Rollins versus Finn Balor.
I gotta put my drip on for that match. I'm about to put my drip on. I'm letting you know I'm putting my coats on. I'm putting my shades on.
You got drip? You got that Chirac drip?
Yeah, I gotta put the Chirac. So when that music hit,
Well, who do you have winning? Who do you have winning?
Okay, so like I said, we're gonna go back so we go more detail. I believe this is a match where the Money in the Bank cash-in is gonna happen, and I believe Damian, because they've been hitting at it back and forth, and this is gonna start the Finn versus Damian Priest. And I've been hearing that Seth Rollins is hurt, so he might need to take time off, which he don't want to. So I think they might force him to take time off. So I got neither one of these guys going to win. I think Damian Priest gonna cash in. Damian Priest gonna cash in and win the belt. That's my prediction.
My prediction is Finn Balor winning and a cash in, but I don't know what. I mean, I would like to see it. Nah, I don't.
Because you got to do it. You have to do it now. It makes the most sense to start Damian Priest versus Finn.
But I also want to see a cash in for Asuka too, like Asuka and Io Sky. You know, I want to see that.
WWE ain't gonna do it twice. So you
I think the most logical choice would be, Finn Balor winning, or cash in general just for it. So I'm excited for this match because two are great performers. Especially Seth Rollins, but he's injured, so I think he's as Todd says, the Damian Priest may cash in. But the next match, and it's the main event. If you want to play this audio, you can. I'll play it right now.
I got it already.
The most dangerous, a beast slayer, a conqueror, the goat of all goats.
Play it all the way. You playing it all the way.
You played it wrong.
You playing it all the way.
The greatest performance in the history of Roman Reigns' career. The most violent, the most diabolical, the most dangerous, a beast slayer, a conqueror, the goat of all goats. So like they say, at the end of the match, ladies and gentlemen,
we have the main event being
Roman Reigns.
Give me 1 second. Yeah, we have the WWE Universal Championship, Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso, or known as Step, from In the Basement. He's going to be fighting in the main event.
Did you acknowledge your tribal chief today? Chat, did y'all acknowledge your tribal chief today?
Down since day one-ish.
Down 6.
Ish. But you can start off, SB, because I know you're passionate about this match.
So, all right, this is the first match we can go deep and dab into. But obviously, I'm gonna give my prediction because I know you know it's for the shorts. The tribal chief is winning, reigns high, the goat of all goats, the name you gonna hear hand raised, and he gonna beat the dog mess out of Jey Uso. He gonna beat him. He gonna destroy him.
You think it's gonna be
like he did when he first started the tribal chief.
That's what you think it's gonna be? Sort of.
No, they're gonna go at it. They're gonna make it a good match, but Roman's coming out on top, and I believe Solo gonna turn. But my prediction for the match is the tribal chief, the real tribal chief.
Me too. I mean, I love Jey Uso. Like, bro, like Jey Uso, I've been rocking with him for many years. Him and Jimmy. I love the Usos.
Day one ish.
And I would love to see Jey Uso. I mean, once be a champion, but I don't think he's gonna be tonight. I don't think he's gonna beat Roman Reigns. No. So I'm
gonna keep it a buck. If Cody Rhodes wasn't in the way of what's going on, then he might would have won. But because I think this would have probably been like a trilogy, like Roman and Jay fight now. Then maybe the next pay-per-view they do it again, fight, and then Roman just dominate. And I believe him and Jimmy should get into a beef. But since Cody Rhodes in the way, we're not gonna get a trilogy where Roman could lose because Roman don't have no problem losing to Jay. Obviously, see let Jay Pinto, but yeah. So I think with the Cody Rhodes in the way thing, that's gonna be the problem. So yeah, Roman's winning. Now, if they didn't have no plans for Cody versus Roman 2 at WrestleMania, I could see Jay winning. And this was out of all the pops everybody complained about that they wanted to see happen, the Jey Uso one would have been worth it. Like, I get that one. Like the Sami Zayn premeditated, they just wanted the quick pop, wasn't worth it. Drew McIntyre, they just wanted the quick pop, wasn't worth it. Cody Rhodes, the first battle one, they just wanted the quick pop, it wasn't worth it. Because people got to understand, when you build somebody up as the ultimate boss, the ultimate needle mover, which Roman truly deserves, and he has done that. But the point of with Roman, I mean, with Cody, you can't just come in and beat the ultimate boss. But with Jay, like I said Cody, but Jay, that pop it makes sense. The story goes full circle because Roman, when he first started the Tribal Chief reign, he went against Jay. He fought Jay for the belts. Shout out my boy Taj in the building. Yeah. You're a winner. The ultimate the head of the table. You know what's going to happen. In God mode himself. Roman. I got to go get my flowers and put around my neck for that fight too, man. I got to make some stops when I get out of work. But I'm putting that, Todd, I'm letting you know, when Seth Rollins fight, I'm putting that shit on. I'm putting the shades on. I'm going to have the coat on in the crib. I don't care. I'm being that dancing. I got to put that shit on because you know he's a drip guy. But
whoa.
But, Todd, since you joined, what's the one match that you are the most excited match that you want to see? It's obviously you hit hand raise, so I'm guessing it might be the Tribal Chief, but it might not be.
The most excited one, the most excited match that I think is going to be a banger is honestly the Logan Paul and the Ricochet match, because of all the high flying that we think is gonna happen, that they gonna do, like all the, all the cool moves.
they gonna cook up something cool. They gonna cook up something.
And I think that's gonna be the first match of the event. So so I'm pretty sure.
Oh, they starting to show off. Oh yeah. No. Yeah. The Battle Royale starting.
Oh, the Battle Royale is the first one, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm telling you now. If this man, LA Knight, do not win, bro, I'm done. It's nothing they can say because there's no reason why he shouldn't win now. They can't use no excuse of long. You done fed into people like making people beg for LA Knight more, which we did. Get a man a push. Get a man a championship. Because if this man did another promo about how he should win and went crazy on everybody and lose again, I'll be pissed. I'm like, I don't understand why. If somebody give me a clear answer why LA Knight ain't getting dubs or getting the push, I don't understand. I don't. So I got LA Knight.
Yeah. You need a. I mean, I wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
Nah.
But since we got the Roman one out of the way, I mean, Todd, you have Roman 2, right?
Yeah, I have Roman Reigns winning, of course.
So this one isn't a WWE match, but it's the same night, and it's some boxing match that people have been waiting for.
Yeah.
It's sort of a big match if you want to consider it. We got let me just hide the current ticker and let me put this up. We have Jake Paul versus Nathan Diaz.
Nathan Diaz.
If you want me, I can go through their records.
Yeah, you can. Go ahead.
Jake Paul, 6 wins, 1 loss, 4 KOs, I believe. So he has fight experience. People, but when he did fight an actual boxer, he lost. Nate Diaz, this is his professional debut in boxing, but his UFC MMA record was 22-13, and a lot of people say, "Oh, that's horrible." Well, you aren't really looking at the context of it. The fact that Nate Diaz has fought multiple world champions and elite fighters, in Conor McGregor, in Rory McDonald. He's fought a lot of great fighters. Jorge Masvidal. So even though his record doesn't look that pretty, it's still good. So but both of these fighters have fought. Just his Nate Diaz boxing debut, which is very common for Jake Paul fights, where he fights someone where it's a UFC guy or just an athlete in general that hasn't boxed before. So let's get into the predictions, shall we? SB, I'm gonna start off with you. Who do you have winning this fight?
I'm letting you know right now, Jake Paul is fin to beat the living shit out of Nate Diaz. I'm sorry. It's the same trick. Unless he fighting a boxer, Jake Paul finna beat the dog as I know. I'm sorry. Might end it. Honestly, might knock him out. Might knock him out by a second round, maybe first. I got Jake Paul winning easily, convincingly. Easy.
Yeah, Jake Paul. Yeah, like anytime, he doesn't face a boxer, you just know Jake.
You might as well call it. You might as well call it one.
Yeah.
Now, listen, I'm gonna get a little bit. Salute Will Chamberlain. It's the GOAT. Salute.
Hey, what up, Ralph?
What up, Ralph?
Ralph. So I'm gonna go a little bit in depth with this.
I can call him way better than new Raw commentator.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go a little bit in depth with this match. Yes, I have Jake Paul winning this fight. I have him winning either by a very late KO or a very, very, very or just decision. Right? It is very tough to say because Jake Paul, you would say he has more chances of stopping it early, but he's sort of been saying in the media that I'm gonna end this fight late. And Nate Diaz, he finishes fights sort of late. He has a lot of decisions, but submissions too. So both of these guys can finish it early and end it late. The problem I see with Nate Diaz is he's gonna take a lot of damage in this fight, and I fully expect Jake Paul to come out as more of the not volume boxer, but like the guy that's hitting all of the shots. The guy that's hitting like the most power punches in the round in the fight. So I feel like I personally feel like it's Jake's Paul fight. He's just gonna win this fight. I do see him having a little bit of problem with Nate Diaz's pressure, but I think it's just Jake Paul. Salute Sturdy. I don't know if you're here, but what's your prediction for this Jake Paul versus Nate Diaz fight?
Salute everybody. If Nate doesn't take a dive, like some of the other fighters, then I can see him winning late. But the thing is with
You
like
say take a dive?
yeah, like Woodley and Silva did. But
Yeah.
but Ben Askren took it down. That was real. But in regards to like I said, the Diaz, the thing is when these MMA fighters go to boxing, even a guy like Nate who's been training with high level boxers for a majority of his life, it's still the repetition needed and conditioning and in regards to technique is still different when you compete. So saying that Jake is going to have an advantage in power, he's going to have an advantage in the early rounds, despite Nate being a more professional fighter longer. He always starts off slow, like the brother just said earlier.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, if he doesn't take a dive, like the other guys, I can see him winning late in the rounds because, in spite of Jake's training, you can still see his conditioning is not there yet. His condition as a boxer, you can tell when he's not there yet, and that's in the fights when he didn't have against the other professional fighter, or even the other fights with other fighters too. Like he just don't have a conditioning for it,
Yeah.
and that is a huge problem for a guy like Nate, who him and his brother for fun they run decathlons and triathlons. Like
They're gonna pressure you.
like, and if they sense
That's
and they
crazy.
sense you tired, and if they sense you tired in any way, shape, or form, they're gonna put the pressure on you. They're gonna walk you down with a high guard, jab, and that's thing too. When you're tired in a fight, you don't need to. A guy don't need to sit down his punches to hurt you. Being tired enough is gonna get your balance off, get your breathing off.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna make your awareness, focus little, slow it down a little bit more. That way you'll see some of the punches coming.
Mm-hmm.
But in terms of pure boxing technique, um, it's crazy because it's a tie. Like even though with Nate's experience, like boxing at the end of the day is not the same as MMA boxing. There's some fundamentals, but like the disadvantage is different. So your
Mm-hmm.
footwork is different. The setups are different, and also the gloves are different. So I don't know who has the better boxing technique. I know Nate has the cardio on his side and the experience, and Jake has the explosiveness and the strength.
Mm-hmm.
So if I had to pick, if they were to fight legit in this boxing thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I had to pick, I think Nate would get him out of there late rounds. How many rounds is it? Is it 10?
I believe it's 8.
It's 8.
It's
Okay.
8.
Exhibition.
That's not too bad. That's not too bad.
Yeah.
If it's eight, I'll still lean towards Nate, but 8 does help Jake out a lot because he typically tell.
Oh
he
no
still-
no
he still
no.
starts-
Sorry to interrupt, but it is 10 rounds. I apologize. It is
10
10
rounds.
rounds.
Oh, okay, so 10 rounds. Then I'm definitely going with Nate. If it was 8, like I said, then Jake. If you notice
alright,
all his fights, he typically tails off around the 5th round. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So, but the fact that it's 10, that's
Mhm.
15 minutes, bro.
Yeah,
That's
I
15
mean,
minutes.
like I agree with that assessment completely. I feel like Jake Diaz. Wow, that's I almost
Jake
said
Diaz,
that.
yeah,
But
it's crazy.
Jake Paul, he does tail off in the 5th round. There are some times where I see him get a knockdown late. Tyron Woodley, Silva, even if you want to consider that a dive, and Tyson Fury where he gets the knockdown late. He got those 3 knockdowns late in the round in the fight. But what worries me about Nate Diaz is I think he's gonna take a lot of damage in this fight because we know his defense is he does take a bit of damage in UFC. I'm not saying he's gonna get knocked out because of the damage he took in UFC. I'm just saying I do see him taking a considerable amount of damage in the early rounds. And as much as a great chin Nate Diaz has, he has been knocked out before. He has been knocked down, knocked out.
The Asaki, his eyes ain't good. His skin on his face and the eyes ain't good. You can break. You open that. You open.
Yeah, so I feel like listen, Jake Paul has to knock this guy out. He has to impress in the early rounds for him to really win this fight. Because 10 rounds, and as 30 said, I don't see Jake Paul's conditioning being for 10 rounds, but
And I don't know why Jake Paul. I don't know why Jake Paul wants to prolong the fight. You prolonging the fight does not benefit you. I think he should get it over with quick. Use his skill sets to get it over with quick.
Yeah, I mean, because I don't understand it either, but maybe because the next Tyson Fury fight, might be like 10 rounds or something.
You talking about Tyson Fury brother, right?
Yeah, what's his name?
Tommy.
Oh yeah, Tommy Fury. My bad.
Yeah.
It might be 10 rounds, but right now Tommy Fury's fighting KSI, so I don't know. I don't know what this whole ordeal is going on. So
YouTube is making money out here boxing. That's what, shout out.
yeah.
Shout out.
No, and that's the one thing I do give Jake his props because that's the number one reason why he's doing these expeditions to prove a point. The fact that to show the fighters that these promotions and the fans to show that how much money these promotions are really keeping from the fighters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why like I know it's not on the docket, right? But like that's why I want Francis Ngannou to win against Tyson Fury. It's extremely slim. Like it's a miracle if he wins.
Tyson Fury fight today too?
No, not today. He's fighting. He's fighting Ngannou. I think it's November. Somebody can double check that for me. But like, I think he's fighting Ngannou either November or December, one of those two.
Okay.
And Ngannou got he got his people training him. He also got Mike Tyson help training him for the fight.
October 28th, by the way.
October.
Okay, October. Okay. So now, no matter who's training him, he not, like I said before, he doesn't really have a realistic chance of beating Tyson Fury. You don't. Yeah, that's the heavyweight champion of the world, bro. It is what it is. But by some miracle, say if he does knock this guy out within the first 2 rounds, then not only that, to me, that not only guarantees him he will fight Jones after Jones retired from the UFC, but also it would show to fighters, MMA and boxing, that the fact that you don't have to rely on promotions to get huge paydays.
Yep.
No.
Gotta build your name up. But
and Floyd and low key, Floyd was the guy that really pointed out, like with the Manny Pacquiao, when like Manny Pacquiao and Floyd was the big fight for years. So even when Manny got slept, the people still want to see that fight. So what Floyd proved time and time again, no matter what happens, or the perception is that the people want to see a fight, they're going to pay to see a fight.
Yep, that's true. Because for a minute we thought we were going to get Earl versus Crawford. Because remember then Earl had that accident, and then they was trying to argue who the A side, B side. I'm like, man, we might not get it. But if you see, everybody was excited. What up, PJ? Everybody was excited for it. So now, I heard that Ngannou and Fury is going to do a UFC fight too. And I'm sorry, but if anybody who boxes, I'm taking the boxer. That's why I think Jake Paul gonna win easy. I don't think.
And UFC.
And UFC, and if a boxer get in the UFC ring, he gonna get his head pushed in.
Oh, okay, so you're saying if Tyson Fury fights in UFC, he's getting against Ngannou, he's getting killed.
No, he's getting demolished. He's getting demolished, bro. And I don't think, and let's be real talk, I don't think he'll do the MMA bout, because if he would have, they would have made a contract for that. The fact that he's dodging Usyk just to fight Ngannou, he's not gonna fight Ngannou in his best habitat. That's just nah.
Yeah,
you notice with Fury, and the reason why he's been getting so much slack in the boxing community is the fact that he typically only fights that he thinks he can win stylistically.
Yep.
He ducks. So
no, but like imagine Ngannou comes out like he came out against Rosenstrike, when he just starts flinging his shots in the air and one catches him and knocks. It'll be crazy. I don't see that happening, because I just like Tyson Fury's defense.
No, if Deontay Wilder could knock him out,
I don't think. But
he said to knock him out, but it's whatever.
Yeah, he did. My boy got cheated. He got cheated. But
I'm telling you, bro, if he comes out like he did against Rosenstrike, flinging these haymakers, Tyson has to be careful.
Hey, Sturdy, I meant to ask you too. What's your schedule looking like next week?
Next week, I'm basically available Thursday to Sunday.
Thursday, Sunday, because I'm gonna launch the basketball pod. I'm still working on the name. I'm thinking about the basketball pod. I'm gonna be called like the starting five, and then because I want to at least have it like at maximum like 6 people, so we can actually have like good conversations and go back and forth with it. And I try to like bring different people on that we found like a solid group of people that we could just rotate. I'm launching the football one, the basketball pod, and I got to do Real Tech So Fake, my solo show that I do with people. I'm gonna do that. I think I got Lamont lined up for next week. That's what I'm asking. I know I know you want to be on the basketball one for sure. I don't know about football. If you want to do football, well, let me know. But I know the basketball one for sure. So that's what I'm trying
I'm
to
not
see.
gonna lie, SB is gonna take me this season to get back to my football thing. You know what I mean? Like football was my first love, but like that
Basketball.
Kaepernick thing, that Kaepernick thing, it kind of
You are.
the Kaepernick thing, and also how much the league like shifted too much, like being quarterback oriented, and kind
I
of
got
like
you, because
threw me off a little bit. But like I'm gonna get back into it this season. It's gonna take me a season to get back into it.
So I'm
Sturdy, all you gotta know is the Lions winning this season. That's all you gotta know.
Thank you, dog. Yeah, all right, we gonna lock Sturdy gonna be because Sturdy with the numbers and he be going crazy. We gonna lock Sturdy in.
No, but definitely lock me down for basketball.
Okay.
I still know football, but like I'm not as good at football as I am with basketball and combat sports.
Oh, Sturdy, are you interested in combat sports? Because I think I wanna me and SB. I think I wanna start like a combat sports show.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's what
About
we do.
UFC and boxing.
The wrestling. You see, I be back on my wrestling bag. I'm sorry, I'll be rocking
wrestling.
But
nah,
yeah,
let's just free second return of Brock. I can remember exact date while I started following all the wrestling. Like I remember it was Monday Night Raw. John C was talking. I was like, man, I think I'm getting done with wrestling. Then Brock came back. Like, I give it 3 more months. And then after that, I was like, I ain't got the love for me no. I'm like Cuddy from The Wire. I ain't got it in me no more.
I got it.
After Jeff Hardy and the GOAT Sin Cara left, I started, just
I ain't gonna lie. The Roman Reigns
Bro, said
storyline.
Sin Cara, man.
Oh, Sin Cara's the GOAT, bro. Sin Cara's the GOAT, bro. Acknowledge Sin Cara. That's the real tribal chief. But
You
anyway,
gotta acknowledge the goats, the tribal chief. But now that's why I was like, well, for me, it was like when they made the Fiend character, and then when Roman Reigns. First, I started back watching when the Fiend, but then the Fiend character, I'm like, oh, this character kind of cold. I might start back watching. And then they did him dirty with the Goldberg shit. So I'm like, man, fuck it. But then when Roman Reigns started his tribal chief run, I'm just like,
SB. So what I sent you is for the shorts. I want you to run down our predictions for the WWE card, so I can just clip it up. So
all right, for the short side. Okay, so all right.
Like I remember coming up as a kid, right? I didn't care none about the storylines. I just cared all about the matches. And then becoming a teenager, I was like, nah, I need the storylines and the matches. And then like this is the storyline stuff fell off. I'm like, I can't. I ain't got it no more.
Yeah, you got it. Now the story. Now I ain't gonna lie. This Bloodline storyline has been fired, dog. Like the Bloodline story has been fired. Like people who don't watch wrestling has been going back and watching it because this shit been like fire, top tier fire. And TikTok helped me too because I'm like, bro, I'm seeing all these wrestling TikTokers and content creators because like to keep it a buck with TikTok, I don't really have to watch. The whole shows unless I really want, like, if I'm sitting here chilling at work, I might watch it. I just go to TikTok. I see all the things I need to see. And I'd be like, oh, I'm skipping all the bullshit commercials and the trash fights. I get to see what I want to see. And that's why I'm like, TikTok got me in my bag back with this thing. I'm sorry. They be going crazy on it. But hold on, let me do this for the short real quick. All right.
Let me
Let me
put it all right, no, go ahead.
All right. SummerSlam Battle Royale predictions. Sorry, start over. SummerSlam, SB Talk Sports. This is my SummerSlam predictions. First up, we got the Battle Royale, and I've got LA Knight taking it home. Next fight is going to be a snooze fest. Ronda Rousey versus Shayna Baszler. Nobody cares about
bathroom break.
Trash. But I'm going bathroom break on that one, but I'm taking Shayna Baszler. Gunther versus Drew McIntyre. I got to go with Gunther. Then next, we got to go Cody versus Brock Lesnar. Adrenaline in the soul. We got to take Cody Rhodes. Also, I think this match is going to be high flying and adrenaline going crazy. Ricochet versus Logan Paul. I think it's time for Logan Paul to get a dub. Then we got Asuka versus Bianca Belair and versus Charlotte Flair, who gets a title shot every other day of the week. I got Asuka retaining the title. Then next, I got Seth Rollins, the drip god, winning over Finn Balor. But I think Damian Priest is going to cash in and is going to start the Judgment Day warfare. They're also the main event, the GOAT of all GOATs, Jey Uso versus Roman Reigns, and I got Roman Reigns taking it home. The Tribal Chief makes you acknowledge the Tribal Chief all day, every day.
And Sin Cara winning the championship. And
No,
yes,
it's not.
Those
No,
are the
it's not.
predictions.
No,
those
no,
are the
it's not.
predictions. Those are the predictions.
But yeah, Taj Tutu, I know you care about wrestling too, so make sure you, if you want to do, we do like the wrestling pod shows, I'll try to get it. But also Sturdy, that's how we're gonna lock in Sturdy for the point guard. We're gonna call it the starting five, and then like have everybody at a position. I'm be the coach because I'll be the coach, aka the host. They're like everybody, so we're gonna lock Sturdy gonna be the PG in the starting five. Then let's go. We gonna work something.
Yeah, and yeah, Sturdy for the combat sports one, bro. We're gonna have a lot of game shows, like game shows that like for example, like you for like UFC ones, right? Where you would have to pick between like two fighters, like for example, like Sam Alvey and Israel Adesanya. We're gonna pick Sam Alvey because he's the GOAT, right? Right, Sturdy? Is that Sam Alvey's gonna win every time?
Nah,
right?
what?
No.
He can't do it.
Nah,
he can't do it.
Hey, SB, do you know who fucking Sam Alvey is, bro? He's the GOAT middleweight.
GOAT middleweight.
I know you've been tossing on that goat term too loosely, bro.
Don't man. No, we don't even throw that GOAT term around. A little too much, don't you dare call it everybody GOAT.
Salute, Mangle.
What's up, Mangle?
What's going on, people?
What's going on,
What's good,
Mangle?
What you
going on?
What you got? This Jake versus Nate. I don't know if you keep up with wrestling or not, but I know you keep up with the fighting stuff.
No, I do keep up with wrestling. I know a little something about what's going on with wrestling.
Oh, okay. But what you got for this? What you got for this Nate versus Jake?
No,
Paul? I got Jake Paul knocking him out. It's gonna be easy work.
He'll beat him because Nate Diaz is not a boxer, so he'll beat him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Nate Diaz is a UFC fighter, so he'll beat him. I think Jake Paul will beat him. But you notice he keep on fighting these guys that's non boxers and stuff. Go fight a dude that fight. I ain't gonna say Gervonta Davis and none of those guys, but go fight like one of those lower tier guys and see how you fare against those guys instead of just fighting all these like UFC guys. And actually fight a boxer to see where your skills at. You know what I'm saying?
He did fight a boxer. He lost.
That's the reason why he keeps doing what he's doing.
But Mingo, it kind of makes sense from a business aspect. It's like, why would I risk fighting a guy who can actually fight and I can not get paid as much, where I can fight a guy who I have an advantage of and get paid double?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes sense in terms of business wise.
I get that. You're right though. You're right, Sturdy. You're right about that.
It does make sense. When it makes sense, it makes sense.
But like they said something earlier. They said something earlier, right? They said for the most part, and that's true historically, when you see MMA guys try to do the boxing thing,
you gotta run to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Yeah, outside of Anderson Silva, you don't really see no success. You know what I'm saying? So it just certain things. Yeah, the sports is just different. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I get why these MMA guys are doing it. It's really for the money, but I don't know. I think they should do what like one championship did, which was, if y'all don't know, Demetrius Johnson, he fought the best Muay Thai fighter in the world. But what they did was they combined the sports. They did first round Muay Thai, second round MMA, third round Muay Thai. I think going forward, that's how they should do this cross fighter thing instead of just picking one thing, boxing or MMA. Try to mix it.
Yeah, I love to see kickboxing and UFC, like MMA mixed together.
I like that idea. I actually like that idea.
But like with these boxers, man, I mean, listen, like for example, Jeremy Stevens fought in the UFC for a lot of years. He's boxing on this card too. I understand why they're doing it, probably like as Suri said, because of the money. But like, with Nate Diaz, it's like, I feel like he's only doing this because if he wins, he's gonna get like a lot of money, big publicity push, and he's gonna try and fight Conor again in UFC. They're gonna try to do the trilogy because I don't know what's up with Conor versus Chandler. That's supposedly not gonna happen. So if that doesn't happen, then I think that sets up a Nate Diaz versus Conor McGregor 3 fight in the near future. But Mingo, did you make your prediction?
With who?
With the Jake fight.
Yeah, Jake Paul gonna win. Yeah, Jake Paul to beat him.
You have a knockout or by decision?
Yeah, Jake Paul will knock him out. Hey, yeah, he's not an actual boxer. He'll knock him out. Nate Diaz. I mean, he even when he UFC, he's not that good of a striker. He was more of a like
Jiu-jitsu.
grappler, or whatever you want to say. But yeah, he'll knock him out though. He'll knock him out.
Yeah, because earlier in Nate's career, he was much more comfortable, with jiu-jitsu. He was using his jiu-jitsu a lot more. Later on, he was more comfortable using his boxing, still using his great grappling techniques, but, was still getting more comfortable as a striker. But, and I feel, you think Nate Diaz is going to take a lot of damage from Jake Paul, considering Nate's defense isn't the greatest?
I wouldn't say he'll take a lot of damage, but he gonna beat him. Like I think the fight it's gonna be interesting, because a lot of, I guess I ain't gonna say a lot of people, but people gonna watch it. It's gonna be interesting, but it ain't gonna be Jake Paul can go ahead and take him out. It's gonna be,
gonna be good. You think Nate Diaz not gonna look like Spence after a fight?
Yeah, your butt done became a meme. Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna say he's gonna look like Spence, but he gonna beat him though. I mean, Jake, he gonna beat him.
Yeah, I have him winning too. Is there any interesting like undercards from this Jake Paul fight, or is it just like filler fights? I don't know if anyone has.
Yeah,
that.
It ain't no interest in the one that you would want to watch, but.
Mm-hmm.
I think the next big fight gonna be Charlo and Canelo. That's gonna be the next big thing for everybody.
Viva Mexico! Viva Mexico!
Yeah, that's gonna be the next big thing. Canelo versus Charlo. Everybody gonna be on that.
Who do you have winning those fights?
Oh man, I don't even know, because Charlo's good, but see, Canelo got that power though. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's gonna be a good one. I'm gonna have to watch and see, but that's gonna be a good one.
Listen,
I think Canelo knocks him out. Thing is, the Charlo twins, they can bang, but that specific twin that's fighting Canelo, out of the twins, his footwork not as good, not as technical, and you can't beat Canelo if you're not gonna out technique him. That is what it is. He's too tough. We got one of the best chins in boxing, and the power is the same. So what Canelo's going to do, he's gonna let Charlo punch him. He's gonna let Charlo be aggressive, in like the first 4 to 5 rounds, and then after that, he's gonna walk him down, because Charlo's not good. He's not good boxing backwards, and on top of that, like I said before, his technique his footwork isn't as sharp enough to keep Canelo at a distance throughout the whole fight.
Is it Jermel or Jamal who's fighting?
It's Jamel.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I know it's the younger. I know the youngest.
It's Jamel.
Because Jermel fought Castaño, right? And I remember that first fight that they fought together, bro. It was close, because Castaño was just catching him in the early rounds, like just making him go back. He wasn't really dealing good with the pressure that first fight against Castaño. I hope I'm not mistaken with Jermel or Jamal. So, yeah. So I got Canelo purely off of that Mexican blood in me. After watching him destroy Joe Ryder, I forgot his name, in Guadalajara here in Mexico. So yeah, I got Canelo, but I like Charlo. It's gonna be a good fight, but I think there's gonna be a knockout at the end of it.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah. Get him on it. Bud saying so about this Bud situation. Basically, he obviously wants to fight Charlo at 154, but the thing is, because Charlo is facing Canelo, WBO has stripped him of his belt. So what the thing is now, either Bud's going to fight the interim WBO champ, I keep forgetting his name, or the next Spence fight is going to be at 154 for the belt. It's going to be one of those two, the next fight for Bud.
You talking about the guy named Tim Zaz, whatever his name is? Zaz?
Yeah, I keep getting his name. Yeah. I'm not good with names. Yeah, he's the interim champion for WBO. So Bud said he's not interested in fighting Ennis. He's only because of the fact that he only want to move up to 140. He only want to move up to 154. when you're in your mid to late when you're in your when you into your mid 30s, you don't want to cut as much weight as a fighter no more. You want to try to fight more your natural weight. And he walks around like 160, 162. So cutting to 147, it takes a lot for him to maintain that weight.
Mm.
Mhm.
Yeah, cause trying to see.
I know
Yeah.
tonight. I know tonight. Corey Sandhagen. He's it's UFC Fight Night for. I know Corey Sandhagen. He's fighting Rob Font.
Oh yeah. It was supposed to be what was the guy's name?
It's it's supposed to be one of the Makachevs. One of them.
Yeah, but this Dagestani fighters, you know what they do? They pull out. Even though I have family from Dagestan, but they pull out for no reason at all. I don't understand it.
It's they be the injuries. They be going sometimes they be going a little too hard in training
Mhm.
camps.
Yeah, I mean, bro, that altitude is high. It's higher, bro. It's so high. Um, who do you have winning? Because I got Corey.
Oh, Corey easily.
Mm-hmm.
I think Rob Font is good, but in order to beat Corey, you gotta either if you can't grapple Corey, then like only way you can have any chance of outstriking Corey is being able to close distance effectively and have great setups. Font
Rob
has a
Font.
few. He has a few setups to close the distance. He has decent feints, but outside of that, you don't have the footwork for Corey. You can't. He don't have the speed for Corey. He ain't got the grappling to slow Corey down. Even now, like ever since that Sterling fight, Corey been putting a way better effort his grappling as well. It just Corey, he's just way better than his movie. Way
Listen,
better.
Rob Font is like prime Jim Miller. He's a gatekeeper. Honestly, I love Jim Miller, but both of them are gatekeepers in my opinion. They're gonna gatekeep the division, which isn't bad. You always need a gatekeeper in one division, and he always provides entertaining fights. So, who
Yeah,
do you have?
being a gatekeeper means you keep a job. That's what that means.
Yeah, but I mean, Rob Font is good. He's good, but Corey's just gonna win. Mingo, who do you have for this fight?
Well,
Who do you have for the Corey Sandhagen versus Rob Font fight, the UFC fight night?
I don't know, cause see, I ain't watched UFC in a while. See, I mainly be on boxing now. Ever since the old UFC, back when John Jones went out, that's when I kind of sort of fell off UFC. I ain't gonna even lie about it.
Mm, yeah.
So Mingo, if you want, like after the stream, like look up Corey Sandhagen versus Frankie Edgar, and then look up Corey Sandhagen versus Peter Yan. You would not be disappointed.
Okay, I could do that.
Hey, Sterry, I have a question.
Yeah.
You think Clay Guida's gonna make a championship run?
And what?
Lightweight.
And what promotion?
UFC. He said in the interview, I want to make a title run.
Man, take his old ass to PFL, man. That man, yo, he's hella old. He's hella old.
Bro. Didn't he beat RDA, Nate Diaz, and who else? Anthony Pettis, bro.
I don't know about RDA, but I did beat Nate, and I'm gonna double check that Pettis one.
Yeah,
Like,
because I remember, he beat Pettis. He was just like his wrestling was just dominating.
well, nah, that dude way too old. He
Listen,
ain't making nothing.
I wish they would have done a Jim Miller versus Clay Guida in their primes, like in the early
He
2000s.
probably did. Jim fought everybody.
Who?
I'm saying they probably did. I know Jim fought everybody.
No.
I know him.
Jim and Clay Guida fought in 2019. It was the same card that was it was when it was in Uruguay. I think it was RDA versus Kobe Covington, and
Okay.
The co-main was Clay Guida and Jim Miller when he choked him out like 30 seconds or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, bro, I think you remember those Jim Miller versus Joe Lozon fights, bro?
Yeah, I remember those.
Those were great. What's up, Step? Hey man, this guy's step, bro. He looks like Jey Uso. He's gonna fight in the main event of the WWE, bro. I'm telling you, bro. He looks exactly like Jey Uso. I'm not lying, bro.
Down
Exactly.
since day one.
Nah, but SBU here, bro. This guy dipped on us, bro.
Nah, he said he'll be back. I'm trying to hold it down. But yo, since we talking about combat, right? If y'all can give me y'all favorite fight, boxing or MMA, what would it be?
Boxing, I go Canelo versus GGG1
Okay.
because that was like one of the best matches. Like me personally, I've seen live. You know, I know there's many great boxing fights, and UFC Jim Miller versus Joe Lozon one. Like that to me is like one of the best, bro. To me.
Minka, what you got? You go, yeah.
What boxing or UFC?
Either one. What's your favorite fight?
Oh man, I want to see a lot of fights, man. I mean, I want to see everybody fight everybody. I want to see Shakur Stevens fight Javante Davis if he could. I want to see everybody fight.
No. I'm saying, what's your favorite fight that did happen? What's your favorite fight?
Oh, a fight that did happen. Oh, okay. That's a good question.
For boxing, my favorite fight is Ward versus Gotti, and for MMA is tough. It's between DC versus Gustafsson and
DC versus Gustafsson or Jones.
I like that. No, Gustafsson. I think the Jones fight was good, but I was just picking. I really like that Corey Sandhagen versus Peter Yan fight. I don't know why that's sticking to me right now, because like you don't have that many that type of like I like fights that have a combination of violence and technique. You know what I'm saying? So those two fights that come on top of my head.
Nah, you know what? You know what's an underrated one? Duho Choi versus Cub Swanson.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That had the violence and the technique, bro. That was a crazy fight.
Because you also got Yair versus Dong Yang. You got
that was so good. Boom, that elbow. Because he was losing that fight too.
You got Dustin versus Gaethje #1. Dustin versus Eddie versus #1. You good ones.
Would you consider Conor versus Nate 2?
It was a good fight. It was a good fight. I wouldn't put it in my favorites because like to me, like those guys, like in particular, they're not versatile enough. You know what I'm saying? Especially Nate. Like Nate is a very good jiu-jitsu grappler, but like he don't like to wrestle. He don't like to initiate the grappling a lot. The only time you see him do it is against guys that he knows is a better striker than.
What else? What's a good UFC?
Which is a smart thing to do.
SB got off his fruit diet.
Well, I'm gonna say one of my fights. I'm gonna say one of my fights was when Tony Harrison had beat up the Charlo brother the first time. He beat him the second time, but the first time when they fought,
he beat the hell out of the second time.
He killed him the second time. Yeah, he killed him the second time, but the first time, Tony Harrison got the best of him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with that. That was a good fight.
What was the question?
The question was, what's your favorite fight, boxing and UFC?
Boxing and UFC.
You do one or the other. You do both. Yeah.
My favorite.
Also, I like that TJ versus Dominic Cruz fight too. I like that one.
One of the fights that I remember vividly, and this kind of like was in the point that I kind of like started liking Floyd, I say when Floyd fought Emmanuel Augustus, I like that fight. I like that fight a lot. They that one like kind of like made me like a Floyd fan and started liking Floyd. And then Emmanuel Augustus gave him trouble. A lot of people don't talk about Emmanuel Augustus. He was nice. I'm trying to think. Floyd versus Arturo Gatti was nice too. I like that one. UFC. UFC. I like when John Jones went against Rashad Evans, and I like when John Jones went against that tall white boy who almost beat him. That was a good fight.
Gus.
Gus.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm thinking of. That's one of my favorites. Gus versus Jones won.
That was that.
Hey, no, bro. One of the best ones, bro, in my opinion, Justin Gaethje versus Michael Johnson. Even though it was only 2 rounds, I believe, it was still action packed, bro.
Yeah.
If you do some MMA and you want to see violence, look up any Justin Gaethje fight. You will not be disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
Justin Gaethje, Dustin Poirier, you would not be disappointed.
Nah, you want violence? There are 2 fights. McDonald versus Robbie Lawler.
Yep.
And Weili Zhang versus Joanna and JJ.
I was just about to say that. Though, if you want to see women throwing hands, look up J Chick versus that one, and also she had another one.
No. Also Carlos
Valentina.
Against Valentina. Nah, but one that was like super action packed was Carlos Farza versus Rose Namajunas. That was super action packed. Great fight, and SB believes that too.
I don't.
Also, if you new to the sport, look up Adesanya versus Gaston. That's a great fight.
Yeah.
A lot of another fighter I used to. The crazy part about it is the fighter. One fighter that I used to like to fight. I think he switched to like Bellator. But I think his name was like Ben Henderson, the dude with like the long hair and shit. I used to like
Bendo.
Bendo. I was a fan of Bendo, bro.
That guy you would never see his damage on his face.
Nah,
his like a motherfucker though.
Bro, I remember when he beat the hell out of Jim Miller, bro. I was sad because I was a Jim Miller fan. I fuck with him, and Benson Anderson just started beating his ass, bro, on the ground and in the striking battle.
You got the link for the what's the name fight too? Because I think if you got the link to the Jake Paul and Nate Diaz, definitely send that to me. I'm gonna be jumping back and forth from wrestling. I hope it happened. I hope they fight happened during Ronda Rousey and them fights. I wanted to watch that shit. I'd rather watch it.
How is she as a wrestler? Is she decent?
Trash. Trash.
Garbaggio.
She can't cut a promo. She can't wrestle. You said I'll say send it to me again.
Yeah.
I'll stream me. Yeah. That's why later they make you send it to me again. Yep. Yeah, she trash as a wrestler. I ain't gonna hold you, my game.
Damn, I thought she'd be good at wrestling. Damn.
Everybody can't do it, bro.
No, I keep telling people like, oh, because it's scripted, they disrespect it. I'm like, bro, those people are professional stuntmen. They doing that shit 300 days out of the year. That shit is not easy.
I got a homie, his name Sean Dean. He was a wrestler. He worked on AEW. He had a match with MJF too on a mainstream show. I think he on Ring of Honor now. And he told me, and I watch him come up like I met him in when I was at Chicago State, and I watch him come up from the ground up. Him traveling, going through the matches, and doing the indie shows and all that shit. I was like, bro, how the mat feel? You know what I'm saying? He said, boy, that motherfucker hurt. But he said, hey, don't let nobody fool you. He said, everybody who think fake something just get slammed once. You won't think that shit fake no more. He said his back had to get like his back like had to get so used to his back like molded like clay. Like he said his back like feel like clay had to be molded so it don't hurt as much.
So basically for those who don't know, the black mats are the same mats that have you seen collegiate wrestling like in a high school or Olympics or college? They use those black mats for the outside, and for the inside, like it's kind of springy in the middle, but like there's certain parts, like especially towards the corners where like there's beams like they cross. It's like instead of being springy, they're hard. Like when Cena described it. Remember when Cena faced Batista and he was going for the leg drop? He got Batista bomb, right? That's when he got the vertebrae injury because his back landed on that hard part.
That should be up, but that shit. Hey, look, I already know that shit. That shit ain't nothing to play with. Motherfucker, suplex your ass to be hurt for weeks.
Nah, and that ladder hurts too because it isn't like fully metal, but it's still fucking.
And imagine them dudes who jump at 30, like Jeff Hardy jumping 30 feet off the ladder, high up.
Yeah, they still jumping 30 feet, but
bro, that shit crazy,
bro. Jeff Hardy will literally he could there will be multiple steel cage matches, right? He'll be at the top. If he literally goes down, he wins the match, he wins the championship, blah blah blah. Nope, he just decides to swanton bomb.
That's why they would they be surprised like when Kirk was taking all them pain pills, Jeff Hardy was taking all, bro, the motherfuckers be in pain and they travel. Perk Angle.
Who podcast y'all listen to most in wrestling?
Wrestling wise, honestly, mine is like I keep up with TikTok, but the YouTube that I rock with, I don't really listen to like no podcast. I watch the wrestling wise. No, I really don't listen to no podcast. It's so like if when Roman beat Cody, like if something crazy happened, I like go through and look and see what certain people say or see like a short.
I watch like sometimes PC wrestling sometimes.
Yeah,
watch
I watch WrestleMania. You ever heard of WrestleMania? That's like all my news. But the one dude that I do like though, because we just talking about him earlier, I like this dude. No, JD from New York, bro. He just be snapping off, bro. That shit be funny as fuck. I don't even watch it just to I don't even watch it like to see what information. I just watch it just so I know he gonna snap off. His ass like ticket of wrestling to keep it a buck with
the ticket of wrestling.
The three podcasts I recommend if you're a wrestling fan or used to be a wrestling fan, obviously Steve Austin podcast, Booker T's podcast, and Bubba Dudley's podcast.
Booker T's decent. I done heard his a couple times. Bubba Ray's decent. Every time Stone Cold interview somebody, I keep up with them. I ain't really count that as a podcast.
Nah, bro. One of also like podcasts and shows too. Like also, I mean, Pat McAfee sometimes when he talks about wrestling is entertaining, and one of the best shows about wrestling is The Dark Side of the Ring.
Oh yeah, them that series be busting.
They're busting pause, bro. They're great. That show is great. It really is. They talk about
what's the name say?
Huh?
What's the name said? Be giving out misinformation before he had. I think he had passed on. I'm not sure. But he said be giving out misinformation though. Two people said that actually.
Misinformation.
20 Atlas said it, and Cactus Jack said it.
Oh.
New Jack.
New Jack was crazy.
New Jack was crazy.
New Jack would stab people, throw them off.
UPS work. I ain't gonna lie, UPS work you to death, but they show pay motherfuckers though.
Yo, they said to avoid the strike, they said they pay full-time workers $49 and part-time workers $21 just to avoid the strike.
Yep. What strike they got going on?
So basically, it's been conditions of the work hazards, you know what I'm saying? Pay, the fact that they trucks still don't have ACs, and with the top three ones is pay, trucks don't have ACs, and the inconsistent work, because like I don't know, in the last few seasons it's been harder to get like the most beneficial jobs at UPS. So that way like they don't really give you that much work. So like not only they barely give you work, but like even when you do get work, you're not getting paid as you should. And even you do get a decent amount of pay, you going through, you sitting in that hot ass boo boo brown truck with no AC, and you gotta drop off like 300 packages. That's crazy.
Wait, but how much they paying now?
Full time, they say full time 49 and part time 22-21
per hour.
Per hour.
All right, let me call up UPS right now. UPS Mexico. Let me see where they're at. Okay, UPS Mexico.
Sturdy, that's gonna do what you do.
Hey, hello. Yeah, well, I want to become a UPS driver. Yeah, that's how they pay full time. Yeah, thank you, Simon.
Wait, what?
I'm a UPS driver now. I'm a UPS driver. I want to become a UPS driver. 49. Yep.
You just gotta make sure you have your CDL before you thing.
I'm gonna buy a full fan, bro, like a fan, because here in Mexico is hot as hell. So if I'm a UPS driver, I'm gonna have a. Do they have like fans that are like comfortable? I don't know. Let's see. But, shit.
What part of Mexico you in, bro?
I'm in Jalisco.
Oh.
Yeah, that's where I live right now. Where the goat Sin Cara was born, but you know.
He said, "What a goat! Oh my goodness,
The goat is crazy.
Lord have mercy."
The botch
That-
goat. That man is the goat of botching.
Hey, he's still a goat. Then he's still a goat. He's
Yeah,
still a
the
goat.
goat. But
Just like Andre Drummond. No, I'm joking.
that's crazy.
I'm joking.
That's really crazy.
That's crazy.
Yo, I like when sometimes I be reminiscing about wrestling. I'm like, yo, the stereotypes these dudes used to push would be crazy. Like you know,
Hey,
like I remember the most crazy stereotype that I always reminisce on is the Mexicans. I'm like, these dudes was literally coming out and got them lawnmowers, bro. That shit was wild.
Bro, that shit was crazy. I remember that. Crazy.
Wait, do you guys remember the Brawl for All in WWE?
Yeah. For it all, yeah.
I remember when Edge was hitting Lita on live TV though. That was crazy.
Oh my Lita, bro.
SB, apparently they said that was real. I'm like, oh, well, I was watching that. I'm like, yeah, they playing. Nah, they actually had sex.
I ain't
No,
complaining.
they didn't have it for real, but they was, they got to act it out though.
Nah, but I'm telling you, bro. Like I remember when Matt Hardy and Edge had a beef, real life and in WWE.
And they made it. They made it to a WWE storyline. Hey, Vince did not care, bro.
Yo, that's a fact. When Vince found out you had beef in real life, he was like, all right, cool, we're gonna take that to the ring.
Yeah, put it in the ring. Yeah,
wait, but did they make a Dark Side of the Ring episode of that or no?
Not that I know of, no.
Because I want to see that. That'll be fun.
I think they did a lot of Dark Sides.
No, they should make one of Jeff Hardy versus Sting in TNA. They should make one of that.
Oh, when Jeff Hardy was out his freaking mind, was drunk as hell.
Yeah.
High as hell.
Yeah. Jeff was going through some stuff at that time.
Yeah, he was.
I mean, all the stuff that he was doing, like, I wouldn't be surprised though, bro. Like, you think your body can handle doing all that? You would be a fool, bro.
I remember one of the Dark Side of the ring. That one I had watched, man. RIP to all of Von Eriksons. There's like 1,100 of them, and RIP to all of them. They all like passed away for some reason.
You said
it's like 8 of them.
All of
them, and they all died. Except like one.
So all of them passed away except one. Oh,
except one.
Yo, Ralph wants the link.
Ralph wants the link. It should be in the chat.
Yeah, and I'll be back. I'm gonna spin the block.
All right. After Ralph, drop the link for Ralph. After Ralph drop his predictions, we can shut it down.
All right, give me a second. Let me just set this up. All right, this is the link.
Hello. Ralph. What's going on, brother? What's your prediction for SummerSlam? EJ?
SummerSlam. Yeah.
Cause you know my prediction.
Your prediction is
Yo, you think Roman Reigns gonna beat Jey Uso, which everybody thinks so too.
Of course.
He did get pinned though.
Hey Ralph, hold on. Look, man, you a hater. Ralph, did you acknowledge your tribal chief today, man?
You're breathing.
So you buffing. So
did you acknowledge your tribal chief?
You acknowledge your tribal chief today?
Man, anybody acknowledging him?
I'm the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
You know what he said.
No, Mingo, would you rather have Sin Cara as your tribal chief than Roman Reigns?
Nah, neither one.
Oh, but come on, bro. Y'all just hating.
Which match you talking about? Everything start later today, like 7, 8 o'clock. Either one. You talk the Day Diaz versus Jake, and SummerSlam started later, like 7 o'clock.
Yeah, SummerSlam started like 6:37.
Brock Lesnar versus Cody Rhodes.
That's like match number 3.
All right, Ralph. Let me get your predictions for everything before we shut it down. Let me pull the match card up. All right. So, all right, let's start. Who you got winning the battle royale? You know everybody in the battle royale.
Is it the LA Knight or probably give it to the Miz?
Miz, LA Knight, the Miz. All right. Ronda Rousey versus Shayna Baszler. Shayna, who you got?
It's gonna go into Survivor Series, so I got Ronda and Shayna gonna finish at Survivor Series.
Okay. Logan Paul versus Ricochet.
They gotta let Ricochet win because this is another continuation match that's gonna go on to probably like Saudi or India or something.
Mm-hmm. Cody versus Brock Lesnar.
What's the score?
I won.
Brock won, Cody won.
1-1. I think this should end it. I hope it do end it. I don't want to see this no more.
Yeah, we might. It's gonna be a lot of continuations, bro, because he trying to push. Cody trying to push to be in the War Games this year, and I think he probably don't. If they do the War Games, they're going to be the last two.
Okay.
Brock and him. So it's going to probably be like a continuation or something. Because Brock not going to just let him easily keep winning.
Yeah, no, he can't. I think Cody can't afford to lose this one. To me.
Yeah, but he been winning everything except for Roman since he beat Solo. Undefeated streak.
Mm-hmm.
So they gave him a lot of consolation prizes.
Yeah.
Seth was red hot. He beat him. And guess who's in Detroit?
Who?
The Viper.
Yeah. Oh man, if the Viper come back, it's going down.
Oh, you ain't know that?
No, I heard that. Randy Orton, my favorite wrestler. So, but I've been like keeping tabs on it, but I heard he's not ready.
He's not medically clear yet. That's the problem.
Yeah,
he's not medically clear.
Yeah, but he's still in Detroit though. They showed the pictures of him in Detroit.
Oh yeah, if he going down there, and Randy,
they had, the little fan fest they have like every pay-per-view. Yeah, he was there.
He want to come back.
Everyone wants to go to Detroit. Home of the best sports teams.
All right. But I think Roman needs to like. I think not Roman. They need to let Randy change his gear or change his finisher or something. Even though I love the RKO, but the RKO is why he got back problems doing that damn RKO so much.
Yeah, doing it out of nowhere. I think he probably just need to change that up.
Or like he should wear they should let him change his gear and wear like a shirt with like padding in it for his back, so at least he can cushion the fall at least a little bit.
Or I think he need to go back to his old finisher, the first job.
All that the leg thing. I don't think. Yeah, not that.
Like recycle, like something like.
Yeah, he gonna have to go. He ain't gonna last that long. Keep doing the RKO.
But the RKO is so gangster though.
It is.
I remember people was trying to compare it to the diamond cutter, bro. That joint better than diamond cutter.
He should do the pun kick again. That was fun.
They banned it for a while. When Vince McMahon got his hair too off bad, they banned it.
Yeah, they banned that just like Seth Stump. So they probably should bring that back. Like they
brought Seth Stump back. They brought the Stump back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Only way he can do the punt if they make it safer. They have to make it safer for the other wrestler.
But he never hurted nobody. That's the thing. They only banned it because of the PG era.
Well, okay. Well.
Just like the Stomp, because parents was complaining. Oh, it's too gruesome. Kids are going there at school and stuff.
Nobody want to hear that.
I mean, that's his finisher. What other finisher does Seth have besides that?
The pedigree. That's Triple H more.
So he done stole the pedigree for. Okay. So he done.
Yeah, he used that as his signature now, but he
did what KO did. So he did what KO did. He took the stunner from. Oh yeah, okay. I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
I like KO stunning better than Austin's low key.
Heck, no. We ain't doing that.
Well, I'm talking about when he first was doing it.
We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that.
I think Bianca is going to lose. She's about to go heel and be with her husband and her friend. She's about to be with the Street Profits.
Mm-hmm.
You think she's going to be with the Street, or you think they're going to break up? I think they're going to break up.
Nah, the Street Profits, they're going to
turn heel last night. The
Street Profits turn heel? Yeah, they did.
Yeah, you ain't see him beat everybody in that tag match?
I'm gonna watch that.
I ain't watch it.
They had their suits on. Dougie like came out of nowhere. Michael Cole like, who the hell was this? And then at the end, Bobby pulled up with the drip on and rose their hand and all that. It wasn't even in the match. It just bombarded everybody. Start beat. They beat up Carl Anderson and Gallows, Pete Dunne, everybody. Yeah, she about to be healed. And Charlotte might go to NXT because Tiffany Stratton want to fight her. So she might go to NXT.
That'll be decent. All right.
And Asuka won't get cashed in. She won't get cashed in soon.
EO Scott. So wait, so who you got winning? So you got Asuka winning the match then? Or Charlotte flip? Asuka, okay.
No, I got Asuka. Charlotte, it's not time for Charlotte to get that 15. They're gonna probably wait a year and a half next year, Mania. Probably Bianca versus her next year, Mania, something. Or a rematch.
Who you got between Gunther and Drew McIntyre?
It's gonna be Gunther. They trying to get him to pass the honky tonk.
Yeah, I think he should. I don't know why, bro. I like Gunther, bro. I rock with Gunther.
And I'm mad. The reason why I'm not like that for Cody because he messed up Gunther versus Brock. That was supposed to happen around this time.
I would have been more cool with that too, though. Gunther versus now, if anything Brock Lesnar was to do, if he not chill, Brock Lesnar versus Gunther would actually be kind of nice.
That's why I'm mad at Edge for a fake kayfabe injury because you're supposed to take on Cody right now and replace Randy.
Because Edge want to get that belt before he leaves. I think that's why Edge kind of pissed and been behind the scene. He wanted the World Heavyweight Championship for his last run because he said he retiring after this year.
Yeah, but I'm also mad because like it's Finn time, yo. Finn needs a belt.
Yeah, but I'm gonna mess your head up because even if you got Finn win, I don't think the woman's gonna cash in. I think Damian Priest gonna cash in and have the belt, and I think him and Finn gonna go at it. They gonna get into it,
and then Edge gonna be the final guy to take it.
Take it, yep. And
because he started the Judgment Day. I get you, bro.
That's what bro. That low key, you just hit me with something in the head that might go that could make this go full circle. Damian Priest should get it, and then in the thing. Him and Finn will be going at it about like him not having the belt. Yeah. Edge should win it, and then it should go full circle back, and Edge versus Finn at Mania and Finn get it at Mania.
Remember, Edge recruited Priest first.
Yep.
He was like, I see.
Wait, why you muting yourself?
No, it did it by itself because I wiped down with a chorus, right? You know how I like start doing shit about stuff by itself. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's going full circle, like you said, because he recruited him first.
Yeah.
When he was still the Arrow guy.
Yep.
I mean, Damian,
yeah. Because I don't really see like Damian having the belt for a long time. I don't think it serves no purpose for Damian to have the belt for.
Yeah, it's not his time yet.
No. I feel like him getting the belt is enough. You know what I'm saying? Him getting the briefcase is enough. And if he do get it, I feel like Edge should. I think if he get it, he should hold it for like a month or so. And then after the month come, Edge challenge him and take the belt.
Yeah.
I like that. And then Jay versus Roman, who you got?
I got the Tribal Chief, man. They messed up. See, WWE do mess stuff up, man.
Hey. Sam, why ain't Paul Heyman talking no more?
Huh?
I'm talking about GOAT. I'm trying to see did he change the sound of this.
This is greatness on a different level.
hold
Did you
on.
change the sound? Why Paul Heyman
No,
not
no,
talking?
no, no, no. Because it's at the because we paused it, so it's like playing at the end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you see, now it's gonna play again.
The greatest performance in the history of Roman Reigns' career. The most violent, the most diabolical, the most dangerous, a beast slayer, a conqueror, the goat of all goats. So like they say at the end of the match, ladies and gentlemen, your winner, the ultimate needle mover, the head of the table, the tribal chief.
You want me to put it back on?
Bone himself.
That's me.
Yo.
You want me to put the overlay back on, or
No. We finna shut it down. I just had to, when you listen to greatness, you just gotta
No greatness, man, please.
You gotta hear it. Man.
What do you mean, bro? He about to be a Hall of Famer next year in his city, Philadelphia. You know what I mean?
Nobody care.
Paul, you know what I mean? Paul about to be a Hall of Famer in his city next year. You know what I mean?
Yeah, in Philly, yep. Shout out Paul Heyman.
He ain't better. Roman Reigns ain't better than none of these guys. None of them like other guys.
What other guy?
Even though he had a belt longer, you're not better than John Cena. You're not better than Randy Orton. I can keep naming Undertaker. I can keep naming for days.
He's better than John Cena, bro. Stop.
No, he not. No, he not. That's cap. That's cap.
Bro, that dumb gimmick that John Cena got.
Bro, John Cena took the WWE to another level when he was doing what he was doing. What are you saying?
Not really, bro.
Dude even created his own championship. Literally. What are we talking about here?
First of all, he did not create that. Vince created
Yes,
that.
he did. No, he didn't. No, because of John Cena. That spinning belt was because of John Cena.
I'm about to tell you why Vince created that because at that time, hip hop was very prominent in the WWE.
No, he didn't. No, it was because of John Cena and that hip hop, quote unquote, hip hop moniker. Yes, it was, bro. That's why that belt was created because of John Cena. It ain't had nothing to do with no hip hop. What does Vince McMahon know about hip hop? Man, stop it.
What?
You didn't see
Martin Luther King is his fucking goat.
Really? Did you just say Martin Luther King?
No, the reason why I said that because he's in tune with black people. Vince really is.
I never said he wasn't in tune with black people. I say hip hop.
Bro, he had fucking I'm sorry, Jagged Ass sing at Russ. Like, come on. He had Ray Charles. He's in tune with black music. What are we talking about? You better go back and watch some old WrestleMania.
Everybody you just named is not a part of rap.
Okay, Run DMC. He let them perform DX song. What are we talking about? That's me. Remember all the old CDs used to come out? Was hip hop inspired? Wild Clef and all that. The Rock.
Yeah, he's
what are we talking about? Vince is very in tune.
Man, you about to break your brain trying to think of rappers the name. Bro, stop it. That belt was made because of John Cena. Bro, stop it.
It was all before John Cena even came. What are you talking about?
Bro, that
in
John Cena
98 and 99, you better go watch them old freaking
bro,
CDs.
John Cena is the one that inspired that belt.
No, he did. Actually, Road Dogg and K Quick inspired John Cena. You want to be technical?
Okay, maybe. But I'm talking about that belt.
Yeah, Durag Vince is crazy. But we gonna argue about it later. We finna go ahead, shut it down. Because I got to actually do some work now. I've been prolonging stuff too long.
A few more hours, man.
A few more hours to go get it in, man. So
thanks for having me, brother.
I appreciate it. Ralph, come back. Mango, if y'all watching SummerSlam, please come back later. We're doing a watch party.
Of course I'm coming back, bro. You already got the support, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Last time when we did the WrestleMania, the shorts and them was going crazy off them. So we definitely got to go crazy off this one, man. So I appreciate y'all coming through. Thanks for watching. Appreciate y'all. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. Yeah. You got anything to say before we shut it down, man?
Appreciate everyone that were here. Appreciate you. It was a great episode, a great show. We made our predictions. A lot of shorts that are gonna come through. Appreciate everyone being here, and we will be live. We'll see when SummerSlam starts. I think we should start 30 minutes before SummerSlam starts.
30 minutes, yeah.
So, yeah, man, and that's all from me.
We got to end the show in the right way, man. it the right way, man. It the right way.
If there's one thing I can't stand, it's a sorry ass. If there's one thing I can't stand.
The greatest performance in the history of Roman Reigns' career. The most violent, the most diabolical, the most dangerous. A beast slayer, a conqueror, the goat of all goats. So like they say at the end of the match, ladies and gentlemen, your winner, the ultimate needle mover, the head of the table, the tribal chief, in God mode himself.